Hey everyone, hopefully you guys are doing good today. We're going to go ahead and get started with the free list. Amy, you always wanted to go to Japan? That sounds really cool. Positive vibes, the Maldives. I am getting a yes, positive vibes. I have the 4 of Wands. Hey Ray, hey Lorraine, how are you? Hey Jennifer. Make sure you guys are following the rules to get your free question asked, okay? I am getting a yes, Amy, the Hierophant. Rupali, thank you for liking. Paris to eat pizza. I speak my truth. I feel like what your ancestors want you to know is that you're destined to be financially stable. You're destined to have what it is that you need monetarily, specifically. They're showing that might feel like a obstacle for you or something that's been really hard for you to overcome is finding that financial stability for yourself. But they want you to know that it's your destiny to have this. Make sure you guys are following the rules or you will risk your question not being answered. You're welcome, I speak. Rupali, anything in India? Will Mayank reach out to me this month? Please show me a yes or a no for Rupali. Rupali, I'm getting a maybe, most likely yes, but it's still a maybe at this time. 2 of Pentacles. Luna Moon, hello. It's been a while. How are you? Thank you guys for liking. I have a yes, Alex, 8 of Wands. Nyla, thank you for the donation. I'm going to add you to the list. Also, Nyla, thank you for the little extra that you did to help with the fees that I have to pay for PayPal, so I appreciate that. Messages from Seneca. Make sure you guys are following the rules to get your question answered. You may risk your question not being answered or skipped if you're not following the rules. I feel like your person is trying to say that they are trying to have patience, or maybe they're feeling a bit impatient right now. The Seven of Pentacles has to do with things coming your way, but you not realizing it. So I feel like maybe they are a little bit confused if what they're trying to do is actually going to come to fruition, if their wishes are actually going to come true. They might even be saying to you that they really want to invest in this, but they're not really sure what the payoff is going to be or if it's going to go well, but they maybe want to explore different options or at least try. Jennifer, I added you to the donation list. Thank you guys for liking. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Luna Moon, for pointing that out. What can Luna Moon expect this month? What can Luna Moon expect this month? Luna Moon, there's a big change coming your way where growth is going to come from it. I have the 10 of Swords and the Tower. So this is indicating huge endings, like big things happening for you, coming to an end, and something new starting, the Empress. So just be prepared for like a huge change. Roses says Italy. You guys are giving us some ideas. Is the Taurus waiting for me to reach out? I am getting a no roses. 8 of Cups. You're welcome. Gina, hi. Welcome in. How are you? Sag Girl says Egypt. Sag Girl, I am getting a yes. King of Swords. It's going to take some thoughtfulness on your part. Maybe you kind of have to outsmart, if you know what I'm saying. But I think that you will, and I think that you should do it as soon as you can. We're still on free readings right now. We have about 5 minutes left. Danielle and Gina, I got your donation. Beautiful love, I'm getting a no, the Tower. Hey Queen, welcome in. Hey Danielle. France. Ray, just read the description. There's a free list section in the description. Haley, I am getting a no, 5 of cups. I do hope that I'm wrong. 2 more minutes left of the free list, then we will be moving on to donations. We have Queen Resilient, Jennifer, Nyla, Gina, and Danielle right now on the list. Donations are open. Miami. Linda, I am getting a no, 10 of swords. MA says Maldives. You're the second person to say that today. You're welcome, Haley. Yeah, 10 of Swords is actually speaks to the mentality of someone, and like how this wouldn't be good for them. This would be like a betrayal, or it would be harmful to them to be in this place. MA, I'm not getting a romantic soulmate, no. But I am seeing that you could meet like a new part of your soul family, like a friend, or someone that you feel very close to this month, but I don't think it's romantic. Bora Bora. Queen Resilient, you can post your question. Oh, thank you. I'm getting a no, Ray, the world. This has come to an end. He's trying to do things in moderate, or in moderation. I have the temperance in the world. So he's trying not to be obsessed or get to a point of obsession. So he has pulled back. It has come to an end. You're welcome, MA. No, you didn't do it too fast at all. It was perfect. Of course. All right, so we're shuffling for you now. Queen Resilient, you want it tight. Okay, you got it. It'll just take me an extra minute to get it typed up for you, okay, Queen? Just bear with me. Jennifer, thank you for the question and the donation. I'm gonna hold on to yours until it's your turn, but you'll be next.
What's going on?
Hey Terry, how are you? Danielle, yes, we can do it typed. And he has, that's funny. At Queen Brazilian, thank you so much for your donation. We are going to move on to Jennifer. Jennifer, if you're here, if you can just say hi, hello, drop an emoji in the chat, and let me know if you want audio or typed. Got it. All right, I'm shuffling for you now. For in-depth, what's coming towards me in the next 3 months.
shake it.
Mine.
I know. When you go to tackle them, you start beating the shit out of them. They're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. We brought you here just to get beat up.
Freaking lawsuit waiting to happen. What's coming towards Jennifer in the next 3 months, please, Spirit? What's coming towards Jennifer in the next 3 months? All right, so we have the Hierophant in reverse. Knight of Swords upright. So the first thing that's I'm hearing, Jennifer, is that you are kind of shedding old ways of thinking and old ways of being. But this is going to be a process for you, because the Hierophant is in reverse and the Knight of Swords is facing the Hierophant in reverse. So it's like it's going to be difficult for you because, or like, I guess like a long process. Because you keep going back. It's like you're like, I have to rewire my brain, I have to rewire my way of thinking, and then you do and you do well, but then like something makes you fall back into the old pattern or the old ways. So Spirit is saying like it's happening, you're doing the damn thing, you're getting it, but it's it's gonna take a minute, and that's okay. Give yourself grace about that. But the big thing is that you are shedding these ways of thinking that are limiting. You might even have been raised with a certain religion or a certain belief structure that you're feeling is no longer in alignment with who you are. So it's like a battle of the wills here, but you're doing it. It's okay. It's encouraging. That freer thinking, that more open-minded thinking is definitely good for you. I also see you having a servant heart, meaning that you do well helping others and others benefit from having you in their life. It's not in reverse, so I don't think you're in a place where it's affecting you negatively. But Spirit is saying to just keep in mind the fact that you are such a good person and you do so much for others that you make sure that those boundaries are well established. But generally speaking, it's good for you. It's good for you that you help others, that you give to others. It makes you feel good, and others really appreciate you because of it. They're saying that your mentality is growing. I have a lot of swords here along with the Empress, so it's saying that you're getting smarter or you're gaining more knowledge about things that are expanding your perspective. So this could be something as simple as just adjusting your way of thinking to studying or learning a new thing, learning a new practice or a new skill. The Empress next to the Queen of Cups is also making me think, are you thinking about like, are you a mom or are you thinking about motherhood lately? There's just something here about a mom or a mother or something along those lines. And I think that it applies to you. I mean, it could be between you and your own mother, but there's just like a mother figure here. And I'm trying to interpret if this is you thinking about motherhood. Okay, got it. What do you want to tell her about this motherhood? I see. What does she need to know? Okay, so they're showing me the Six of Cups. So they're showing me that this is in your plan, okay? If it's something that you want, it's something you will have. I think that they're showing me right now with the Four of Cups that it's not necessarily something you would want right this second. I think you still feel like there's a lot of stuff that has to be sorted out first. that it's not really something you'd be planning for at this time. Could be due to wanting the right partner or wanting to be in the right place with your partner. But they are wanting you to know that this might be a heavy topic for you over the next couple of months, maybe something you're thinking about, but they're wanting to encourage and advise you that this will happen in due time. This will happen. Okay. Did you have any questions? Awesome. All right, Jennifer, thank you so much for your donation, hon. Next up, we have Nyla. Nyla, if you want to go ahead and post your question. I'm going to update the donation list really quickly so you guys know where you're at. Nyla, thank you. I'll make sure yours is an audio. Terry, I'm sure I did, and I just missed it. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Yes, I have you after Danielle. There you go, Terry. I added you. I'm sorry about that. All right, Nyla, let me shuffle for you and we'll do audio. Give me 1 second. What is next for this connection, Spirit, between JM, the Capricorn, and Nyla? What is next for this connection, please? Ooh, we have Ace of Swords out first. This is indicating continued communication, as well as Ace of Swords is like kind of mentally stimulating. So it's making me feel like you guys are really like enjoying the conversations going back and forth, very interested in what each other has to say. We also have the Emperor, so they're saying that this is a very fixed and stable connection. So it's likely to continue. Let's see, what is next for the connection? Now, I do see with the Two of Wands in reverse that you might possibly be in a place of not really sure where this is going to go or how this is going to go. So there may be that uncertainty there. I'm kind of getting like, don't let that completely get you down. If you're worrying or overthinking or anything like that, try not to get into that place in your mind about it. Just enjoy the present moment. What's next for this connection, please? Nine of Cups. So wishes being fulfilled. You both feeling very satisfied and happy in this connection. What is next, please, for Nyla? What is next? I feel like there's like a excitement. Oh, the long distance. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's almost like because the Two of Wands can sometimes indicate traveling or going somewhere new. And with that in reverse, it could mean that maybe you feel limited in that way. Couple of times I've been seeing like the Knight of Wands, for example, kind of like some sexual energy or chemistry kind of coming through, and either like him really wanting to and you're saying we gotta wait, or you both really wanting to and not feeling like you've had the opportunity. Something here where there is sexual chemistry. I have the Four of Wands. So taking things to the next level. What can she expect with this connection, please? Philomena, thank you. I'll add you to the list in just a second. So with the Four of Pentacles, it is showing me that this is going to go maybe a little bit slower than you anticipated. The Four of Pentacles, if I didn't say Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, I meant to say Four of Pentacles. But it's kind of like doing things a bit slower, not opening up as quickly, things not flowing as fast as possible, but kind of like a slow and steady wins the race kind of situation. It's kind of more conservative, kind of more modest, things like that. Let's see. Will their connection be able to flourish with the distance? Will their connection still be able to flourish with the distance? High Priestess. So they're showing me it's basically up to you, or you already know the answer. The High Priestess is here. They're showing me the Magician with the 10 of Wands, which means it might be difficult, but you can do it. Like, you do have the power to be able to make this work. Do you have any questions? He said he was separating from wife. I do have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Is he separating from wife? Please show me a yes or a no. I am getting the Wheel of Fortune, so I am going to take that as a yes, Nyla. The Wheel of Fortune does have to do with timing, though. The timing of divine, the timing of karma, the timing of soul contracts, things like that. But it is a yes, and it does mean good luck, or that fortune is on your side in this situation. So I'm going to go with a yes. That's my interpretation. You're welcome, Nyla. All right, we'll do audio for you, Gina. That sounds good, Terry. Gina's shuffling for you now. Hey, Gina, my sister is calling you right now. I'm just gonna answer real quick and just make sure everything's okay. Thank you guys so much. So Gina, I was shuffling while I was on the phone with my sister, so I'm ready to go for your reading. Thanks for your understanding. So we're gonna do messages from Gina's higher self, please. She wants to know what her intuition is trying to tell her. Ooh, first out, we have 9 of Swords. Oi. Okay. So what they're showing me is that, what is this? Oh my god, I just had it. What is it? Okay, so it's almost like you're being really hard on yourself or something. It's like, because you know, with 9 of Swords, you can say anxiety, stress, so and so, and that's such a blanketed statement. But I think what it is that you're kind of like, you're being way too hard on yourself. Like there's like this critique this inner critique that happens, and I feel like you might be overcorrecting sometimes, possibly, or might feel, you know, it's. I feel like this isn't the full message. Let me pull a couple cards. There's like focusing on past, something that keeps popping up. Maybe even daily, but at least periodically, something that's already happened that might kind of get to you or bother you, and you kind of have to like talk yourself down or explain yourself away to stop thinking that way. But it's like a thought pattern or a thought itself that keeps coming up. Let's see, what area of life is this? Spiritually, Gina, where is she being too hard on herself? Where is she being too hard on herself? It's mental. I have 9 of Swords and Page of Swords. And then I have the Magician. So this is like your own doing. This is like something that you are doing to yourself. So I'm kind of getting like the idea of absolution. I'm getting the idea of forgiving yourself and releasing any shame or any guilt or, you know, anything that you feel. They're kind of saying talk it out. Do you have like a counselor or a therapist or someone that you can just kind of open up to? Two of Swords, indecision. It's definitely mental. It's sometimes too how you deal with things as well. It's like nobody can tell from the outside what you're struggling with internally. You're very good at masking yourself. But I do think that there's kind of like this inner monologue that's being said to yourself, like, and don't be so hard on yourself. And it might even present itself as like indecision because you don't trust yourself enough to make a solid choice. So maybe this has to do with trusting yourself as well and trusting that you're doing the right thing, you're making the right decisions. You do have a guru, but not anyone specific to talk to. That's good. I do feel that way, but I also feel like we can rationalize things in our own mind, but the power of healing and speaking it out loud is very big. Using our words, using our voice, hearing ourselves speak it is like a very powerful thing. And I do believe that we can heal ourselves, and that over time of us repeating the same mantras in our head do help abolish these maybe not so positive thoughts or feelings about things. However, I feel like there's such power in speaking it out loud and talking it through that it would benefit you. see. Messages from Gina's intuition. Like, I feel like your higher self is like wanting to say to you, what has happened to you is not your fault. And I think that you might know that on a conscious level, but I think on a subconscious level, you hold yourself responsible. Even though logically it doesn't make sense, you feel like it's your responsibility, or you had something to do with this. And I feel like you're saying that what I'm hearing from your higher self or spirit, or whoever's relaying this message for you, is that what's happened is not your fault. And it's like interesting because from an objective point of view, you go, yeah, of course it's not my fault. But like inside, deep down, you think that you hold yourself accountable or responsible in some way for certain things. And so it's like we have to go deeper into the psyche. We have to go deeper into the unconscious and really dig that out. I have the Nine of Swords, Page of Swords, Magician, Two of Swords, as well as the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands. The Seven of Wands a lot of times can talk about needing to be protective of yourself, defensive of yourself, needing to kind of hold your own, be on your own, be assertive, be direct. Thank you, Ray. I'll add you to the list in a second. So maybe you feel, maybe your body is feeling exhausted of having to do that for so long, because I have the Nine of Wands, and that's like an ongoing thing. You having to prove your resilience. You might be feeling tired or drained. I do feel like you do well, Gina, with like learning from the past. And you do well, I will say, I'm hearing you do really well about not repeating bad patterns. You do really well with confronting an issue, accepting that it's actually happening, and avoiding it from happening again. You break cycles really easily, because on a conscious level, looking at something objectively, you realize it's not good for you. So you do really well at learning from that, and moving forward from it. But kind of what I'm hearing is that there's something deeply rooted. It's like further down. Hey, Andrina, how are you? And it's like almost like untapped healing. And I don't like using the word healing so broad either. It's like such a blanketed thing to say, but it's like it is untapped. It's a well that's untapped that you haven't dug down far enough to get to that place, to heal that place. Because you're good. That's good, Andrina. I'm doing well. Thank you. So Gina, I don't know if I lost you or if something happened because I don't know where you went. But that's what I've got for you. If you have a follow-up question, let me know and I'll see if I can pull a card and see if we can figure it out together. But that's kind of like the overwhelming, like overall message. And you always ask for like a practical side of this. What is it that I can do now that I know what needs to be done? How do I do it? And the one thing that I'm getting is like speaking these things out loud, talking it through with someone. Because I think that there's some things once you say them out loud, you realize, oh, there's more there. Oh, that would have never come up unless I was talking it through. What's in the depth of this? What's in the depth of this? Gina, do you feel like you... Oh, well, we have the Ace of Swords. Clarity, clear thinking, breakthroughs. Maybe your higher self is wanting you to have a breakthrough. It also says communication, realizing the truth. So maybe there's a breakthrough that needs to happen here through this communication. Andrina, thank you for the donation. I will add you to the list in just a second. Do have an emotion code session coming up, so I'm eager to see what comes through, as I feel I've done a lot of emotional and mental healing. Ooh, what's an emotion code session, Gina? Is that through the guru that you have? So have you physically felt through these emotions that need healing as well? When you say that you've done a lot of emotional and mental healing, have you like gone back and really felt through everything? Because sometimes people say that they can do like a yoga session or an energy healing session or even massage. Sometimes they hit certain pressure points and hit certain parts of your body that you didn't realize you needed to release. And so you will start crying or shivering or convulsing because it's all this energy that's been stuck for so long that's finally coming out. And so when I ask what is this, and I'm getting clarity, breakthroughs. Emotion code is where emotions that are stored mostly in the organs. Ooh, Gina, I think this might be good. I think this might be really good for you. I would be so scared to do that though. I don't know if I'd want to feel all the feels, but that's when you've got some healing to do. So it's interesting that you and I are kind of saying the same thing and that you have already planned something similar. Yeah, I think we're kind of saying the same thing. I do go through and heal what I can. Oh, you do feel it. Yeah, so when you say emotions that are stored in the body, and that's kind of what I was saying, that need to be released. I would love to hear more, Gina, after you have this done. If you haven't had it done before, I'd love to hear about your experience. How did you I'm sorry, we're getting a little off topic, but how did you like your first session? First session was very lovely. I slept very well afterwards. Oh, somewhat emotionally exhausted. Okay, well, that makes me happy that like peace comes from it. I guess I get annoyed with how much I've done to pick up the pieces and there's still shit there. Girl. Oh my god, I know it. Oh, I'm sorry, Gina. You know, even with an in-depth, I mean, you got a mini, but even with an in-depth, I mean, I don't know how much deeper I can go because I get this sense almost like if I tell you and that's why they're not telling me, that you're not gonna it's not going to do what it needs to do for you if you know about it in advance. I feel like that's kind of what I was getting. Like I almost felt like the more that I pushed, the more that I felt like I was intruding on something that I wasn't a part of. So I am sorry that I wasn't able to be more specific than that. But like I said, even if it wasn't in depth, I don't know like how much more they would let me tap into. Yeah. You're welcome, Gina. Okay, so we are moving on to Danielle. All right, so Danielle wants a typed. I am still shuffling for Danielle, but I just wanted to check in really quickly and thank Sunshine for the sub. Sunshine, if you're here watching but haven't had a chance to talk in the chat yet, when you do, say hello and make sure you claim your free reading with me. We are finishing up Danielle's reading, and next up we'll have Terry. Terry, if you're here, if you can say hi, hello, or drop an emoji in the chat so I know that you're ready for your reading. Sunshine, thank you so much for the sub. I just wanted to remind you that when you have a chance to talk in the chat, make sure you claim your reading today. It's free. I pull a card for you. You can ask any question. Hey there. Luna Moon, of course. Welcome back in. Six-card pool. Okay. Let me pull it up here. You're welcome, Danielle. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much. Sunshine, thank you for the donation. I will add an extra card to your reading, okay? Hey girl, we're about to do yours. Thanks for checking in. Give me 1 second while I shuffle. All right. What has come into Terry's awareness when it comes to Michael and her's connection? What has come into Michael's awareness when it comes to their connection? Okay, so Terry, he's feeling progress and movement right now. I don't know what would make him think that or why he would feel that way. I don't know if he might have received some news or a piece of information about you or even from you. I'm not sure. But about some kind of like progress or movement. This is kind of giving him a little bit of energy, a little bit of pep in his steps. Something has happened. Some news. I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to keep pulling cards. We'll see if it comes up. But he is definitely feeling progress here. What has come into Michael's awareness? It's like he's looking at things differently right now from a unique standpoint or a unique viewpoint. So this might be okay. So the example they're giving me, which is really weird because I'm not a scientist, but essentially like when you've been staring at something for so long, you're like, I'm missing something. There's just something here that I'm missing. I need to do something. Or even if you're an artist and you're painting something and like you're looking at it and you're like, it's almost, but it's not quite. But you just spend so much time looking at this thing and looking at it and looking at it, but you don't ever take a break. You don't go outside, you don't breathe fresh air, you're staring at it for too long. Even with a writer, even as a writer, it kind of feels that way. Like you're, looking at this page and you're like, something is missing. You always have to come back to it, come back to the drawing board. Don't spend too much time focusing on this one thing, walk away. And I think because he has maybe been able to kind of take a step back from this and like not obsessing over it and thinking about it, aka staring at it constantly. It's like now he's come back with fresh eyes and he's looking at things completely different, but it feels like a positive way that's giving him this feeling of movement or progress or momentum. Andrina, okay, that sounds great, hun. I'll make sure you get audio. Could be Pluto and Capricorn illumination. Pluto and Capricorn illumination. Oh, maybe. Is that kind of what? Because I don't know much about what's happening with our planets right now. Is Pluto in Capricorn? Because Pluto would indicate it moved back in. Oh, because Pluto would indicate like our shadow self or the things hidden, right? That help bring us to a new level of being. And Capricorn is action oriented. It's I don't want to hear your whining. Let's just get things done, right? So very, very possible. Wow, that's so interesting. Oh my god, my left ear is ringing, like still ringing, still ringing, still ringing. All right, it's done. So I'm taking that as confirmation. That's crazy. We have King of Cups and Ace of Cups. So I almost feel like, oh, Terry, I think he wants to take the pressure off of this being a romantic connection and start off being friends with you. I think that's his unique viewpoint. I think that's why he's feeling progress and movement, because he was putting too much pressure on himself as this being a romantic entanglement or involvement. And I think that he wants to take the pressure off and he wants to say, why am I even stressing about that right now? Like, can't we just be friends first? Can't we just get to know one another? And kind of always know in the back of our minds that this can be, this can turn into something romantic, but why am I putting so much pressure on it right now? Maybe that's the unique viewpoint, because the King of Cups and Ace of Cups means new friendships, new relationships, new beginnings. You know what I mean? And the King of Cups is someone who's emotionally intelligent, but also can be someone who's compassionate and relatable and loving, and also is like a good friend, always being a friend. And so maybe by taking him, like realizing he can just take the pressure off and just say, I can just be her friend. You know, there's nothing saying we have to like jump into this full force. And I think that's making him feel a little bit better. Okay, Terry, go for it. And then you can post your question whenever you're ready.
We just clicked. I felt like I like the sense of humor. We had the same kind of taste in music and movies and stuff like that. And he didn't treat.
Can't lie. You said that is so interesting. So Sunshine, let me update the list. I'm sorry I haven't done that yet. I do have you on my handwritten list, but I do not have you on the list on the screen. So let me show you where you are. These are the next people on the list after Terry, so that way you know what order you're in. And I always give a lot of respect to people's individual time. I'm not one of those readers that's going to say, you know, you have to be here for your turn, that kind of thing. If I'm doing something for free, yeah, I expect you to be here. But if you donated, I would never ask you to do that. So something that I do offer is if you think you're going to be in and out of the chat, or you don't think you're going to be able to hang around, you can always leave your question with me. And when it's your turn, I'll call on you to see if you're here. And if you're not here, then I will timestamp your reading, and you can always get that when the broadcast is done. And you can just scroll back. So that is always an option for you as well. Sounds perfect. All right, so we are working on Terrelyn's next reading. She wants a 10 card for what are his feelings. Luna Moon, yes. I'm offering BOGO. It's in my description menu. And donations are still open, yes. Yes to both questions. All right, Sunshine, that sounds good. Okay, Luna Moon, I'll add you to the list in just a minute. What are Michael's feelings towards Terry, please? What are Michael's feelings? First out, we have the family card, the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like with this, it's a little bit like the Hierophant, where he feels like this is shared values and support. The Ten of Pentacles also indicates combining your families together. It also indicates that he sees you as someone who he would like you to be in his life long term. So he doesn't necessarily look at you as someone as you guys will phase out of each other's life. He's looking at you as the hope that something grows instead together. What are his feelings? We have the Sun, children. So you have children and family. So that's coming through again. The Sun is very warm and inviting. And as soon as you step outside, it makes you feel good. You feel like it's nourishing you and your body. It's just life. It's a life force, the Sun is. And so that's how he's viewing you, is just this thing that's so attracting and nourishing and warm and inviting. I'm also getting a little bit of comfort here and happiness when he thinks of you as well. 9 of Cups, are you kidding me? Wish fulfillment. These are such positive cards. You are a wish coming true to him. Again, more positivity, optimism, and happiness. I feel like he almost feels like he's feeling a bit confident about this connection as well. Exactly. And it's not that he doesn't want to be romantic, Terry. It's not even that. I think that he would love for it to evolve to that point. But I think that he was putting so much pressure on himself for that to happen now that he forgot a whole step. He could just get to know you. He could just be your friend first and take that pressure off, you know?
What's kind of your experience been like transitioning in a place like hell? Are people who are kind of even in my shoes ever been like this super religious?
I believe him and I are going to eventually, yeah, like, but there's no rule saying that it can't evolve there. Like, there's no rule saying that it has to start off in this, this place that makes it very nerve-wracking for you both. I hear him saying, I'm dedicated and devoted to this idea, to this plan, that no matter how hard it gets, I'm still going to have hope and faith in this with her. He is definitely getting to a place where he wants to spend more time on you or with you. I feel like for the longest time it was like I just want to spend time with her by myself, but I think at this point he'll just take whatever he can get. I think just having you nearby, having you around, having another chance or opportunity to talk to you would be really all he's looking for at this point. I think he doesn't want to force things. He doesn't want to add pressure to things. That's making him feel a lot more hopeful for the connection. Thanks, Luna Moon. I'll add you to the list in a second.
Anything like that, I'll be there for you. And I appreciate it. This is a good place to leave it.
Yay! Terry, let me know if you have any questions about that before I move on.
Look forward to building our friendship.
For sure, me too.
333 on my clock.
You are a good person, and this is, I think you are someone that wants to and looks for opportunities to take.
Philomena, if you're here, if you can say hi, hello, or drop an emoji in the chat to let me know that you're here.
It's like dark, evil person. Very yeah.
Awesome. Terry, thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Will anything come from these two guys I'm talking to? All right, let's shuffle and see.
Well, nice to see you. Nice to see y'all too. Hi. Y'all have a good one. Hey, darling girl. How are you? What's up? Thanks for relaxing. Been chilling, staying on social media. I actually deleted my account. Well, that's a huge deal. You had a lot of accounts. Yeah. I don't know. Just click on the 30 and I'll have to go out.
Thank you for their names. I'm going to kind of like divide your reading in half, one for each side, and see what information I can get for you and see if either of those people, if anything will come from that. And if so, who is more likely, things like that.
Start your day with made from scratch sausage. Biscuits and gravy or syrupy French toast. Anything for just $5. Our rewards members get exclusive offers on Carte Saturday.
Nothing's interrupting. So it's about the but he's not announced the new Prime Visa, so 5% back. And that's okay. Eligible. I used to get UTIs all the time.
Okay, so Philomena, I am getting that nothing is really going to be able to come from either of these guys. I just flat out asked yes or no. Is there an option for either of them? And I did get a no. I asked for clarification. I got the 9 of Pentacles saying, it was 4 of Pentacles saying no, the 9 of Pentacles saying stay single. I asked if you should move on from these options, and I got a yes. Trust your intuition, High Priestess. I asked what could come from the situation with Michael and what could come from the situation with Xavier. So I asked, will anything come from this with Michael? And I got a maybe with Michael, but most likely not, because it's 4 of Pentacles, and that's kind of like a place you can't really grow from because you're not really willing to give much. And I asked that same question with Xavier and got a flat out no. So I think that both of these options are not the best because neither of them are a yes. Like I said, I think it's more likely with Michael, but I still think you're going to feel unsatisfied. There's something from this person you're not getting. Something is missing here with Michael. And maybe you'll get to a point where you realize like it's just not for you. It's unsatisfying or unfulfilling. And maybe part of that is because, you know, maybe he doesn't give as much as he should or put as much effort into this as he should is another option. As far as Xavier goes, this is going to be a disaster. This is going to be a challenge for you. I have the Seven of Wands clarifying the Tower. So they're saying that this is like, I don't know, when you see a tower, it's not really built on the proper foundation, meaning that with Xavier, it's very possible he'll want to skip some steps and not want to do things the right way. That would what is the word I'm looking for? It was like right there on the tip of my tongue. If I think of it, I'll let you know. But basically, like, I just don't think he's gonna want to skip steps. That's not going to promote a fulfilling relationship. It's not going to promote a long-standing connection. So I really feel like Philomena with both of these people, I'm not getting really resounding go for it here. I'm getting that this is probably gonna not be your person, either one of them. But if you were to lean into one, they are showing me Michael. So that is what I have for you, Philomena. Let me know if you have any questions. Foster. That's what I was looking for. It's not going to foster. And I said promote, but it's the same thing. Next up, we have Ray. Ray, if you're here, if you can please check in and post your question. Got the BOGO. BOGO. Thank you, Ray. And you want audio? Okay, Ray, I am shuffling for you right now. After Ray, we have Andrina, then Sunshine, then Luna Moon. If any of you are here, if you can just check in with me and let me know. Sunshine, thank you for checking in with me. All right. Can we please get some details? Who is this man that's always in Ray's energy? Hmm. So, Ray, I am getting that this person is kind of like spiritual liberal. This man is like spiritual liberal. I'm getting like artist and stands up for justice for those who have been wronged. He feels like he needs to act on behalf of society. He likely does this through speaking or writing about it on social media. So he's going to have a lot of posts that speak of injustice. It's like definitely like spiritual, liberal, creative type of person. This person also likes to help. He might be very philanthropic. So he likes to help other people or serve others. He might volunteer a lot. I'm almost getting to he could be like a form of a counselor or a therapist because he has the rescuer archetype where he provides strength and support to others. Rescuer archetypes could also be like firemen or policemen or work as a medic or a doctor. But he has this like sense of needing to balance the scales of justice. So he's very opinionated about things. And maybe like, let's just say if he is a physician, for example, I'm not saying that he is, but if he is a physician, he might be there trying to right the wrongs that happen because of our fundamentally screwed up medical care system. So that could be one of the things that he does, is trying to help in ways that he feels our society and our medical care system is flawed. Who is this person? Like, let's just ask, does Ray know this person? Does Ray know this person? Please show me a yes or no. I'm getting a no. What can you tell me about this person? I'm almost getting like they could literally be a Libra because I have the Two of Pentacles. This is very much like wanting to balance things. They could have a lot of interests as well. High Priestess here shows me that this person comes to you in your psyche, specifically in your dreams. When you dream about this person, they feel very familiar to you, but when you remember your dream, you don't know who they are. And I think that's because you have not met this person yet. Let's see, who is this person? Who is this person to Ray that's in her energy? Who is this person to Ray? So you have a couple messages here of like serving others, providing charity, assistance, donation, support. So I feel like this person could be just generally a very good person. Who are they to Ray? Who are they to Ray? So this might be someone when you meet someone who's helping you in some way. Who is this person? Who is this person? Where will they meet? How about that? Where will they meet? Okay, so I was kind of getting like a counselor vibe earlier. I mean, It could be anything, but I was getting like a counselor vibe. I'm wondering if maybe this is someone that you meet through, like, if you go to therapy, or if you go to, I mean, it could be like someone goes to the hospital, you go to visit them, and they could be like a nurse there. Um, but it's basically somewhere where you go where you have some type of ailment or some type of thing where you need support or assistance, and then that's how you guys meet. But they're showing that you haven't met this person yet. Did you have any questions about this? One more thing, Ray, that they're showing me is this is a love connection. This will be a love connection. I have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We do have the Three of Swords underneath that, which can indicate that this is someone who you don't know in this life, but you've experienced something with them that might have been painful in your past life, if you believe in past lives. Either that, or when it comes to the Three of Swords, that could, if you don't believe in past lives, I don't want to push that narrative on you. But if you don't, then the Three of Swords could indicate maybe issues with the heart, like a cardiologist. And it doesn't have to be for you specifically. It could be for a family member, but you happen to tag along for the appointment, something like that. Yeah, it's saying no, but we can spy on people. I guess spying is kind of an intrusive word. We can be in people's energy without knowing them. We can. We do it all the time when we dream, when we go places, when we're thinking about our future love. You guys have soul contracts, and it's hard on a human level to understand and fathom that you can know somebody that you don't know yet, that you've never met yet in this life. I guarantee your family members that you've known before. That's my personal opinion. But I don't think that maybe spying is a little bit of a harsh, intrusive word, because yeah, spying would indicate that this person is intentionally doing something. But I don't think that that's always the case. All right. Well, first off, before I answer that question, I do want to shuffle and ask if there is someone watching you, which I'm sure if you've been told that there is someone that you know that's watching you, then that is what I will also get. But I just like to confirm for my own self. So first, I'm going to ask, is there someone that Ray knows that is keeping an eye on her? Is there someone that Ray knows that is keeping an eye on her? Please show me a yes or a no for Ray. Are they spying on her? Please show me a yes or a no for Ray. Are they spying on her? All right. So, interesting. You do have yes for both questions. The first one is judgment, the second is temperance. So I feel like with judgment, it's someone who's seeking your forgiveness that is watching you. And we also have for the temperance card that this person is trying to do everything they can. They're taking all the measures that they can to not show their cards or not show you that they're watching you, or paying attention to you or noticing you, keeping an eye on you, so on and so forth. They're trying to do things moderately. They're trying to not make it come to an obsessive level. But this is somebody with the judgment card. This would be someone that's wanting your forgiveness, wanting peace between you guys, maybe even wanting a second chance. I can see that too with the judgment card. This is someone who's self-motivated, meaning that they can have selfish tendencies. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This person is materialistic and they might make money their main motivator. So either they work really hard for it because they feel like they can't be without it, and they want like the next best thing all the time. Like they can't just use their iPhone 8 for 7 years until it dies and get a new phone. It's like they always have to have the newest and the best of those things. But a lot of times the King of Pentacles in reverse means I don't want to work for these things. I just want them. I just want to have them, but I don't want to work for them. Let's see, but they have selfish motivations probably. Who is this person? I am getting one single person in this reading. I'm not getting that there's multiple people. It's just one. Who is this person? That's keeping an eye on her that she knows. I'm going to give you some signs. Again, please, Ray, keep in mind, this doesn't mean that they have these signs. If you already kind of are thinking of someone right now as I'm talking, it still can be that person. But these signs, if they do resonate for you, it might just be extra confirmation. So I have Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. This is someone who might have felt like you misunderstood them, or that maybe when they were trying to say something or speak a certain way to you, it was misconceived. This is someone who is not really willing to put themselves out there in a vulnerable place. They can be a little bit insecure. There's also Pisces here. And Virgo. I'm seeing Virgo as well. This is typically someone who may have low self-esteem but presents oppositely. So they could be selfish but want to appear generous. They could be secretive and but they're an extrovert. They want to perceive confident even though they have low self-esteem. Their projection and their appearance to other people is very important to them. Let me know if you have any other questions about that. 100 per 1,000%. It feels like a completely different person, right? Not only is the first person that I read for someone who hasn't come into your experience yet, someone that you haven't met, but they're very much more selfless, I would say. I mean, I don't get me wrong, the first person does have a little bit of an ego, but I think that his heart is in the right place. I feel like with this person that I just read for, it is someone that you've put in the past. It's someone that you're trying to move on from or you have moved on from, and they're looking to come back around to get your forgiveness, but they still very much have not treated you well or treated you right. Um, or maybe they did you dirty, maybe they didn't have your best interest at heart. I feel like the second person is definitely someone different than the first person.
Did you know most fish stocks don't remove seeds from it? Not mine.
I used to wait for my dishwasher to be super full. Now, I dish differently. I run it daily. Good day. Yes. Someone better mix that.
All right, Ray, thank you so much. So next up we have Andrina. Andrina, can you please post your question? Andrina, if you can check in with us and post your question.
Hang on. Definitely text that. Let's set the text. Hey, this is Shan.
I just checked. That's what I was doing, and no, she did not. So I think we're gonna go ahead and move on. Andrina, if you come back, please let us know. Post your question with us. That's what I always say. Leave your question with me, and I'll always make sure it gets done. Otherwise, you risk your question having to be answered either after I'm done with the list or the next time I go live. So it's always good to leave your question with me just in case. All right, so next up we have Sunshine. Sunshine, I have a 6-card reading for you. And you want to know what's coming to you, I think. Let me double check it. All right, so Sunshine, I'm going to pull an extra card for you because you are new to me today. So you can claim in love. Yes, what's coming to you in love. That way you can claim that free reading as a thank you for being a new subscriber with me today. I encourage everyone who's new to make sure that they stay subscribed because I offer free readings all the time. And that is a way to partake by being a subscriber, okay? And you don't have to be new. You don't have to, have all these like hoops to jump through. Whether you've been here before or not, you will still get that free reading. So I recommend staying a subscriber so you don't have to wait to talk in the chat. All right, so what's coming to Sunshine in love, please? What's coming to Sunshine in love? Okay, so Sunshine, I'm kind of seeing that you probably I don't think you're in a relationship right now. I have the 2 of Pentacles, which means that you could be choosing more than one option, but maybe right now no decisions have been made. I don't feel like anything concrete is happening for you right now in love, but I do see Spirit saying that someone is coming in. It's a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be, I'm not sure what your, preference is, but I am getting a masculine energy, which usually typically indicates a male, a man. And this is someone with good motivations. They're able to read people really well. They are loving and tender and kind and generous. They have pure intentions. They are not only a good lover, but they're also a good friend. The King of Cups is generally someone who is great as a boyfriend or even a man, husband. Let's see, who is this person? Let's just say, is this someone that Sunshine already knows? Please show me a yes or a no. Is this someone Sunshine already knows? It's showing that he's an emotionally stable person. This is a divinely blessed connection. They are saying yes, this is someone you already know. I'm going to ask when to expect that you can ground the connection. Let me see if I can get a timing really quickly. All right, Spirit, when can Sunshine expect to ground this connection? When will this person come in for her? Please show me a win. So they're showing me immediately. This is something that's actually coming in very fast for you, Sunshine. So I have the Two of Wands, which can can indicate 2 weeks, and then I also have the Ace of Cups, which is very quick. Aces are pretty much relatively immediately or very, very fast. You're very welcome. No, Sunshine, this is a divinely blessed connection. So this is something that you would also be interested in. This is something that would be mutually desired here. You're welcome. All right, we're going to do another roll call for Andrina. Andrina, if you're here, please check in. We are doing a last call for donations. If anyone wanted to donate again or add on to their reading from earlier, or if you haven't been here yet today and you wanted to send a donation my way, definitely do that now. Oh, you're welcome, Sunshine. You're very, very welcome. I'm sorry you got so confused. Sometimes readings can happen that way. It just depends on how the reader interprets the readings. I would say the messages are usually pretty clear, but sometimes it can be confusing. My goal is to hopefully let you leave here feeling more clear. That's usually what I strive to do. Last call for donations before the list closes. Andrina, if Andrina does not check in by the time this broadcast ends, she will have to come back next time. But I'm going to go ahead and send Andrina a message through PayPal because I'm able to do that. And I'm going to let her know we are ready for her. Awesome. All right. So while we wait for Andrina, hopefully she gets here soon. We are going to work on Luna Moon's BOGO reading. Luna Moon might be the last reading of the night. I'm not sure. Well, hopefully Andrina will come back. So Luna Moon, whenever you get a second, you can ask your question and we'll see what the cards have to say. Okay, changes. Can we take a look at that? What exactly is coming up for me? What is it about? Now I'm curious. Okay, let's take a look. Luna Moon, you're not going to hear me for a second, okay? Just letting you know. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. I'm shuffling for you. I had to stretch my legs for a second. I've been sitting in this position for a long time.
It's hard to tell. I know that they have a lot of strength to what they are.
Good. So what's everybody doing for dinner? Is anybody making anything good? Luna Moon, you probably already ate. Isn't it late where you are? Oh, you had salad. I had that last night for dinner. We're gonna do burrito bowls. So have you ever, Luna Moon, have you ever had a burrito before? It's like a taco, but bigger. What changes are coming up for Luna Moon? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it's a Spanish cuisine. And basically you just build it up. So you put rice, your protein, which we're gonna do chicken, we're gonna do beans, lettuce, cheese, guacamole, sour cream, all kinds of stuff like that. Peppers. Yes, Google it. It's called burrito. Burrito. I'm gonna type it. Bowl. So good. What is coming for her? Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. All right, so you have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups in this reading. So the two main categories are changes in your wealth, changes in your money, your finances. This could also indicate your material wealth as well. So you could, I mean, this could be anything really. This could be living in a new place or updating your house now. This could be having a yard sale and getting some money and clearing out some clutter in your house. This could indicate bonuses or unexpected checks coming your way. This can indicate going shopping, like on an unexpected shopping spree or impromptu shopping spree, and getting new things. So you're gaining either materials that's coming in fast, you're gaining material wealth or financial wealth. Either way, it's coming to you. And then we also have Ace of Cups. So this means an upsurge of emotions, new beginnings in relationships and romance. So your love life seems to be maybe taking a big change or a big turn here in your love life with the Ace of Cups. Let's see, can we get any more specific details for Luna Moon? If you feel like you have been balancing a lot lately, or if you've had a lot rested on your shoulders, a lot of stress, I do see this is coming to an end. It's not over yet, but it's coming to an end soon. I healed a lot, always try to balance everything out. Yeah, but it's almost like spirit saying like this is your last lap. Like I feel like there's a light at the end of this tunnel where it's like things are just really going to open up for you. I am happy to hear, Luna Moon, how much you've been healing. I think that's amazing. Oh, okay. So since we've got some love and finances, I'm going to break up this reading into 2 separate categories. And I'm going to kind of see. Yeah, absolutely. So let's kind of break this reading up. Let's look at the finances category. And then we'll look at the Ace of Cups. So finances for Luna Moon, please. We have Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups? So they're showing me clear thinking in your love life, clear and honest communication. You aren't afraid to express yourself or really say how you're feeling. What's coming to her in her love life? So Luna Moon, what I'm also getting is that you're not letting the situation that's happened for you in your love life, you're not letting that kind of get you down or hold you back. You're in this place of not letting what's already happened change who you are. And I feel like you're able to balance your, okay, so that's probably where the balancing came from. You're balancing your emotions with your thought process. So you're not reacting really quickly or getting a hot head over something or getting offended by something right away. And you're expressing it how you're feeling and talking things through, but you're also not becoming attached to your emotions. So what I mean by that is you may have a lot of love for the Scorpio, but you're not letting it cloud your judgment. You're still being realistic. You're still being smart. You know, you may have all these big feelings, but you're not letting them take the lead. They're not in the driver's seat. You're still trying to think very clearly what's best for you, what's best for your family. I have the Hierophant here. And you're really not trying to force anything. You're just saying like, look, I love you and you mean a lot to me, but I can't let my emotions for you dictate my life anymore. So I think that's what the big change is here. It really is. You know, that's what I'm getting. Do you have any questions about that? Yeah, let's see. I saw Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups, but I didn't see Ace of Swords, so I want to confirm. Will they have some communication? Yeah, they are saying you guys are going to have some communication. Luna Moon, what's your second question for the BOGO? That's what I'm saying, Luna Moon. Like, you are saying, like, I still love you, I still care about you, I still want you, but I can't let those feelings and those emotions dictate my life right now. I have to think realistically, you know?
Let's try it. Obviously, whitening toothpaste can only do so much. That's because there's toothpaste white and there's Crest 3D White Strips white. Whitening toothpaste only works on the surface, but Crest 3D White Strips safely work below the enamel surface, whitening like a $400 professional treatment. So much whiter. The #1 teeth whitening brand in America. Crest.
Good. You're welcome. So we're doing a last call for Andrina Cologne. Please check in with me. I sent you a message on PayPal in hopes that that would send you a notification on your phone. If we do not hear from you per my policy, I do not do refunds, but you can catch me on the next live stream and redeem your reading at that time. Okay, so let's see. Near future, what can Luna Moon expect in regards to Scorpio?
I'm hopeful that today we can just to make sure everyone's in the same place. Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I really feel like that when you know, like, I am, like, wanting this in my life, I'm looking for it, searching for it, so for you to, like, be like, oh, I'm gonna stay on that. It's just, you couldn't just roller coaster.
That's terrible.
All right, what can Luna Moon expect in regards to Scorpio in the near future?
Argument is, you know, I try all the time, ups and downs, whatever went down a couple years ago, didn't think you could stop the mental diet. So here in shade, way, running, and that in my life.
So Luna Moon, kind of what I'm picking up is that there is like rebuilding that needs to happen here with you and Scorpio. It's just so crazy to me because when I do readings for you, it's like you were building up this momentum with him that was like ready to happen, you know, like I haven't done a reading for you in a very long time. So I'm not exactly sure what's transpired, but I feel like the last reading I did for you, we were like building up to something, and I don't know if maybe he changed his mind or if something happened, and but it's almost like what should have happened between you guys should have already come to pass, and now it almost feels like it's kind of going in the other direction. And I don't know if that's your if maybe that's because your feelings have changed. You still care about him and love him and want to be with him ultimately, but you're starting to put yourself first, so maybe there's a shift there. Right, exactly. And now I'm seeing like a lot of sadness, a lot of feelings of defeat. And should I stay? Should I go? Do I walk away? He broke down? What happened? Eliana, hello and welcome in. Oh, you keep missing my lives. I'm sorry, hun. You can always join my text group. I forgot to post about it today, but I usually am really good about sending out those notifications. So if you want to join my Telegram to have like an extra layer of protection, so to speak, to make sure you get that notification, you could always do that. Um, I definitely forgot to do that today, but I'm usually very, very good at remembering. So, Luna Moon, yeah, so you said that he broke down. I'm not sure, I didn't know if you were gonna elaborate on that or not. But I just feel like there is still so much hope for this connection. There's still like that dream and that wish that you guys still want to make with the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. But I feel like it's almost like your guys are just friends right now. There's a lot of romantic feelings and a lot of longing and desire, but it's almost like you guys are just friends. I still see you guys keeping in touch and maybe trying to compromise or work together to find a better solution. But I think for you, you just feel very defeated and drained and exhausted. And I feel like it's going to be very hard for you because when you keep having this feeling of anticipation, like something's going to happen, and then you're building yourself up for that expectation, and then when that happens for so long and you don't see anything from it, it can be very exhausting, and it could actually be like draining your energy versus building it up. And so I feel like you've gotten to that point where you realized I have to protect my energy. You know what I mean? Luna Moon, I feel like you're just like, I have to protect my mental state, my sanity. Um so I feel like it's more like now you had to take a step back. Yeah, you had wonderful time. But it's like now you have to take a step back, right? Because you have to protect your own mental state, because maybe it was getting to a point of being unhealthy. And he has to save himself. That's such a big lesson to learn, that you can't do that for other people. You can be there, his lesson's not yours. Exactly. Luna Moon, I can already see you've done a lot of working on yourself just by the way that you're coming across, expressing yourself, the things that you're saying. You're fully supporting you, right? And you can support someone at a distance, but you definitely don't want to put their needs ahead of your own. Exactly. So I know it. So essentially what you can expect for now is that you guys do have a mutual feeling of wanting to come back to this. You want to come back and revisit this plan, but right now everything's just very much stopped for now. Did you have any questions about that, Luna Moon? Let's double check, Luna Moon. I think not, but I also don't want to speak out of turn. So let me ask. Will Luna Moon be able to expect anything to come from the Scorpio situation this month? Will anything come to them this month? Please show me a yes or a no for Luna Moon. Will anything happen this month? So they are showing me most likely not for June at least, but if it does come, it probably will happen towards the end of the month. I think that it's definitely a chance, but it's a small chance that something will happen this month. So generally speaking, so that I'm not confusing to you, I am getting a no. That don't expect anything to happen this month for now. We're halfway through the month anyway, so 2-3 more weeks and we're already in July. So I think we can revisit this next month probably. Telling you the 21 of June. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting because that's pretty soon. Well, 21 is a big number. 21 is the number on the World Tarot card, and that indicates chapters ending and new beginnings. And 2 + 1 is 3, and that indicates expansion. So maybe you're getting information around that number. That will be crazy, Luna Moon, if you come back and tell me that's what happened. But like I said, I am getting a no right now, but I did see like a small glimmer of hope, and they said that it will be towards the end of this month. So we'll see what happens. All right, well, I'm gonna leave it there. Andrea, we called on you a couple of times, so you will have to redeem your reading next time I go live. I think that was it. I double checked my donations just to make sure that I wasn't missing anyone. It looks like my last donation came in on Cash App at 3:24, which was over an hour ago. On Venmo at 150, which was 2 hours ago, and the last donation that came in on PayPal was at 3:30. So it's been over an hour since any donations have come in, so I am going to end it here. You're welcome, Luna Moon. Definitely keep me posted. Thank you guys for a lovely stream, and I'll see you guys next time.